I got a wonderful little card trick for you. We're gonna go through the cards like this, and you just tell me when to stop whenever you like. So the Spectre says stop, okay, and a card is shown. Hopefully it can be seen. I'll let the camera adjust, maybe. I'm looking away, don't worry. Okay, and then is tossed back, say about here. And I show it again to everyone. Want to make sure everyone saw it. And we dribble that baby back on in there. Couple cuts, and the shuffle, you know the usual. Now here's what we're going to do. To find it, we'll give it a fancy little cut. Let's just give it a nice little one like so. And believe it or not, I've come a little bit closer to finding your card. Now, I don't know if it's the 9 of spades. No? Oh, dang. And it wasn't the 10 of diamonds either, right? No? Oh, okay. So not the 9 or the 10. But here's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try this. Okay, hopefully everyone can see it. Yes? Okay. If I just give the little 9 just a little wave, you start to see it become a 10. Not just any 10, your 10 of hearts. Kind of similar to the 10 diamonds on the bottom deck. Oh, that's funny. Anyways, going with it, we found your card. The correct 10, and we're going to try one more thing, if I may. And I asked the Spectre, can you please hold out your hand? They do. Okay, I'm going to lay your lovely 10 right on top, and place your other hand on top. I'm going to stand back. Okay, everyone's going to say I rigged in some way, and I want to try to be fair in whatever way I can. So watch this. Maybe I take a couple steps back, give a deck a little riffle, and believe it or not, the card has transformed into something special. So when they look at it, it says coffee sometime. Whoa. And then it has phone number, digits per se. Yeah, I just pretend, go with me here. And it says Dan. Awesome. So yeah, you can use this to be able to socially interact with people and make connections. Huzzah! Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. And now we'll jump into the explanation. Now, because I want to publish this just to get everything off, I have a clean slate. And also because I explained it poorly in my notes, and I'm like, I can't even read it, so I'm just going to publish it. How hilarious. Anyways, I'm doing all this in one take. So here's what we're going to do. We got this card, Coffee Sometime. This is going to be a gaff card. And so basically you just buy a blank deck. You can get them from Penguin. And then you just get a Sharpie, and this is just my idea. It's a simple idea. I haven't played with it, so use at your own discretion. I am not liable for this. Making it known right now, not liable. It's just an idea you can play with. I almost feel like I have to say it every video, but this is a cool one. So you just write out Coffee Sometime, digits, and then your name. It's just an idea where if you want to give social interaction signals that you do want to connect, but you just didn't feel like the conversation aligned or there was an opportunity, you can indirectly show it through this, and so you can get what you need with that, with sometimes if that conversation doesn't go that way. So cool idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the card and we're going to place it second from the top. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to do basically card trick, normal card trick. So again, second from top. Yay. That's it. And then you're all set. And so you could keep on, you have a whole stack of them in your back pocket and just keep on reloading them, or have them in like a safe little place where they don't get all folded. And then you just keep on reloading them if you want to do it different sets, do magic, amaze people, and then be able to push forward for that connection or lead the avenues of conversation towards that way. Ultimately, what I'm trying to communicate is that it's not just for pickup artistry and PUA, okay? Though I know some people are going to do it. I'm just getting all the ideas out there so it doesn't seem like I'm one-sided. Anyway, continuing on with the trick. We dribble the cards. They say stop whenever, like a basic card trick. They say stop along the dribble, okay? They memorize the card, they learn it, they love it, and then you place it back any way you like. Maybe swing cut it, or you say stop, they say stop, you swing cut, and then they place it back. Maybe you do a swing cut, you retain the break, separating the piles, and then you pretend, oh, I'm going to stop anywhere. You stop at the break, and they have the card returned on top of the coffee card. I mean, coffee card is second from the top, random card, and you just place the card back on top. So however you do it, let's just say we do a basic one, swing cut, place the card back. They do. You show it twice. You always want to show it twice, okay? Show it twice because spectators will forget if they've been drinking. Put it back, and then you retain in some way. Maybe just slap it on top with a pinky break, and then you retained it right here. Maybe decide to do a jog dribble. Dribble from the back, forward. Boom, you got a break, okay? Maybe you do this little toss thing where you retain a break. However you decide to go for a break, you get a break, you double undercut like a normal magician would. And then you shuffle the cards, okay? I have like all these internal jokes going on in my head that I'm just like, keep it PG, Danny. I'm trying here, okay? And so now we're in a great position. Then we can maybe a cut to show we failed, or you can go directly into it. You could say in one sense, oh, I'm going to, oops, the triple. I'm going to do a double. You wouldn't say it out loud, obviously, but is your card on top? No. Is your card on bottom? No. Well, I'm going to do something magical. That's one scenario you can play out. Another you can play out is that you do a fancy cut, like you're some whimsical hero, maybe a basic XYZ cut with a little toss catch thing. I don't know what you call it. Flourishers will know. And then you do a double lift and say, oh, did I get it? No. And it creates this little roller coaster of motion. And it's like, okay, there's reality. And then you go above and beyond. It's like you're going to that place of wonder, and you manage the expectations by doing the wonderful change. Cool. And then there's a bonus after. Cool. So however you decide to play out the scenario, whichever suits your character, we show them the top card is not there because it's a double, okay? So random card. In this case, the top card is a selection. Then it's followed by random card, and then the coffee card, okay? So, just for position check, okay? I know it can be confusing. So we double, show it's not there. We can lift up, show it's not that one either. We then try to retain or re-obtain the double right here. And then we're going to do a basic side steel color change, which I've described in many videos. So cover, pull back card onto there. Palm card very loosely, very casually. Maybe you could pull back on your sleeve to make a natural gesture of it while retain the card. And then go maybe a casual whoosh like this. Vernon look, you gotta look cool like this. Ooh. And then booyah, give it a little wave and show the card is color changed. And I know your palm might be sweaty and the card might be sticking out or up a little bit. So I would just hold it together and they're amazed, okay? Boom, and they see it. Whoa, even though it's like, oh my gosh, it's nearly severing. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. From here, let them enjoy it a couple seconds, let them relish in it, alright, Mita. So then you pick up a double, okay, you lift up on it again, and here's the fun part. You're like, Danny, how am I going to get that coffee card? This is the fun part. Lift up on the double, middle finger, thumb at the back, okay, we lift it and show it towards the spectator. Try to retain that double as one, and they look at it and they're like amazed. Whoa. And they're just like, so the audience in the back can see it if they want to. Looks like a cool display. And while that's going on, you're pushing off the top card and flipping it in whatever way you can. So maybe on your pant leg, maybe on your hip, maybe somewhere. You flip that top card up. You just push off, tilt, you use your thumb to arch it and tilt it on up. Okay? So this coffee card is now face up. Whoa, get a break underneath it, all right? Now, as you come up, make sure the face of the cards, not the coffee card, but the face of the cards are towards the audience, okay? We don't want to show this. So we come up and we're casual. As we set that double back carefully on top of the coffee card, which now aligns everything, which is so great. I was figuring out, how did I do that last night? Oh, that's how I did. This is so cool. So again, no one sees anything. You keep it out towards the audience. If you need to cover the angles and you got table, you can keep it low. If you're worried about anything, like you can keep it here and you're fine, and you don't have to worry about people behind you, great. But just make sure no one sees this, okay? Keep it however hidden, however you need to be. You got kids trying to see underneath you, you keep it towards yourself, however you need to do it, okay? Then you align it, so you got the double, their selection, the random card right behind it, which is double, and then the coffee card. So you just bring it all together. And then you say, I want to show you one last thing. This is now a triple, and you got to break below the triple, which is nice. Miss, can you hold out your hand? They do so. You turn the triple down, and now you deal the coffee card right on top of their hand. Okay? They can put their other finger on top. It makes it more logical for them to do so, so they're doing like that. You want to say, you could say, I'm going to step back because people think I'm cheating somehow. They think it's fair. Nothing's happened yet, but you did something earlier, so they'll think something's going to happen. And then this is a cool way if you want to be able to do connections. You can do that and then interact, and then you can show there is interest in connecting for future business engagements or what have you, which is really, really cool. So it's just an idea I'm playing with. I might, it's something I'm going to personally test out just for myself. Again, not liable, but it's just something. I've never seen magicians talk about these types of things. The closest things we've had is like an occasional routine, or maybe Jay Sankey's fire starters. Thank you, Jay Sankey. I'm always appreciative. And I just want to see more routines of this nature, so that's why I'm just like, here are my ideas. Here are they to the world. I don't try to hold judgment on them. I'm just throwing out fun little ideas. Stop judging me. Anyways, with that said, like, share, subscribe. Hope everyone's having a good one, and see you in a future video.